G'day viewers, welcome to this week's PB's Retro Restorations. This week it's another Matchbox Plymouth Fury police car, but this time it's the little 1/64th guy. They all deserve love, big or small. This one's another donation from Gerard and Renee, so thanks very much again guys. Let's get started and see if we can't make this one human again. So when I got this one apart, the little spring plate for the wheels had already come off it and it looked like there'd been some water ingress, but that's okay, it makes it easier if I don't have to pull it apart. It's pulling itself apart. So I took some photographs of the car so I could upload the images into my computer to remake the decals, not decals. I had a viewer get in touch with me and say, "You're pronouncing it wrong." And I did some research. I believe in Canada decals is acceptable, but everywhere else in the world it is decals. So it's going to take some... I've re-recorded this 3 times. It's getting hard to train my brain to say it the other way, but anyway. Once I get the images up in the computer, I finoodle them about a bit and restore them where they need to be and replace lines where they're missing and try and make them look good again. And as I always say, if you're working on one of these or you'd like a set of these decals or you'd just like me to email the file to you, let me know. I'm happy to help out if you think they're good enough for your project. Shoot me an email and I'll either send you the file or I'll post you a set of the decals. I'm easy. I'm always happy to help. Once I've finished finoodling them and I've got them how I want, I always do a test print these days because I measure the model and I enter those dimensions in for the decals. I find that when I print them they're often smaller than what the measurements were. If I printed at 2 centimeters it'll be 1.8 and it won't be quite right. So if you've got any tips on why that is, or if it's just me, which it probably is, let me know. So anyway, I'll go on the reverse style again. I did paint this white and then try and do the blue stripes, so it didn't work out, so I just sprayed it blue, masked it off. Same technique I used on the big Grand Fury, and it worked out pretty good for me. Now there's a few lines through the bonnet decal. From my printer it didn't quite print all the lines properly. That's okay. It still looks pretty good. So here we are, getting it all back together. I actually managed to snap one of my drill bits off when I was drilling the posts out on this one, so I had to glue one end of it. That's why you only see me put one Allen headed bolt in there, because I could only get one in. Anyway, we got there in the end, we always do. So here we are back at the start with our well-loved, not too badly damaged Plymouth Fury. Plymouth Fury. Gosh, sound like I'm dribbling on myself. Anyway, we really just need to paint and decals and general freshen up. And thank Gerard and Renee again for their donation. So this is what we started with, and here's what we're left with now. Looking so much better with some polished glass, some new decals, new paint. Stripe's probably a little bit too wide, not quite the right shade of blue, but it's not bothering me so much this time. I like how it came out. Stripes can be a bit of a pain, so it's nice and shiny. I'm really pleased with how the decals came out. They came out really well. Extra bit on this video today. Had an accident in my car last Friday, which was my birthday. Happy birthday to me, thanks for all your well wishes in advance. My wife was driving, we were coming out of the city and we got hit. Not bad enough to be injured, but enough for them to write our car off, so it's been one of those weeks. But anyway, one of the supporters of the channel, John, he knows who he is. He sent some cars in with Haley, which included this Mercury commuter wagon. It's almost too good to really need a restoration. It needs some new stickers and stuff. And I think that's supposed to have tyres. It looks a bit broken actually. But anyway, thank you very much. John also sent this AMX, sorry. Now, I started restoring one of these that Renee gave me. But when I drilled it apart, the body fell to bits. The pillars are really thin on these, so I'm still going to try and repair it because I hate myself. With this, I'm going to do this one as well. Maybe we'll make it a double makeover. Now, Michael and I did a trade. We found a car that I really needed bad, a Beetle, and I sent him a box of cars. And then literally the day I posted them, this one's got the gun turret on it, Michael, so I've got another one now. And now I've got to give a special shout out to two of my longest term supporters and viewers, my younger viewers, Ashton and Xander. They heard Haley and I'd been in an accident, and they wanted to help out, so they sent me a couple of their cars in. Thanks very much, boys. There's this sick racing car. Now, I think it's a Chinese one. Oh, hang on. It says Peter on it. Peter, number 6. June's the 6th month. I didn't even notice that the first time. But it's got separate motor and everything. But again, I like this one. I'm not sure it needs to be modified or anything, but that's even neater. I didn't even notice that. Thanks, boys. Thanks for your support. Dad tells me, or passed on, that you watch every Friday, and I really appreciate it. Thank you. Now the other one, which is probably familiar to you, to my English viewers, I don't know if I get it up. I'm holding it the right way for the TV. Anyway, that way. It's got Marmite, and I don't know anyone who eats Marmite here. What we probably need to do with this one is give it a Vegemite makeover. Oz it right up. So I think we can do something with that one. That's a Lido. That's a made in England. I know you boys are too young to have some of these cars from new. I think that some of them might be dads too, but at any rate, I really appreciate it, and I appreciate your thoughts. Thanks very much, boys, and thanks everybody. Now I just got to find a new car. So if anyone's got some suggestions, I was thinking maybe a Hemi Daytona or a Hemi Cuda convertible, something, you know, basic. It'll probably end up being another Corolla, but that's okay. Alright, so don't forget, it's nearly here, June 15th, the first Dibs build-off. Get excited! And don't forget to get involved for the July 15th clown car build. We've got some other exciting ones to be announced shortly. Don't forget Jay at Jay's Diecast Creations Ferrari build-off for his lady. That'll be fun too. And if you've enjoyed watching this video and would like to watch some of my other videos, just try one of these links. If you haven't subscribed yet, I would love for you to subscribe. Just click on my bald head there and you too can be a part of the PB journey and magic and all that other stuff they go on about. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next week, guys. Bye!